When catching 1,000 and when catching 1,157 bodies in 24 hours leads to disaster. And I seen this. I don't think she got through all of them, but I think she got, around like 400. That's when she got, the impregnated. But the fact that it took that long is nuts. The fact that it took 400 people for you to get impregnated, and I guarantee you don't know who the father is. You don't.
OF has been growing rapidly over the past few years, and women are starting to make more money than top NBA superstars.
It's a damn shame. She making more than my man Kyrie, my dog Anthony Edwards. The fact AD gets paid this much and barely be on the court is nuts.
We recently did a video about one of the top OF superstars named Sophie Rain and how she made over $40 million in just a single year. And with girls making this type of money on OF alone, it could drive them to do some pretty crazy things to become the biggest OF superstar there is. That leads me to the point of these two women that we're going to be covering in this video who went viral online just a few months ago for having intercourse with multiple men on camera and posting it to their OF. But when I say multiple men, I don't mean 2, 3.
You know what's crazy? She's holding the paper up like the Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game.
Even 10. I'm talking about 100 and 1,000. Oh, and this was all done in a single day. And now these same two women are going viral on the internet once again for allegedly being pregnant. But what led to these women making life-changing decisions like this? And how did they even find this many guys to agree in the first place? Well, that's probably why you're here in the first place. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the Trap House with the biggest trap. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now with all of that being said, let's get into when 1,000 men goes completely wrong.
Oh, you bleeped it.
Okay, so to start, as I mentioned in the interview, the world of OF has grown immensely within like the past year or two. We've seen a lot of women try to take this career path now instead of actually getting a normal job or doing something else with their life. Even social media stars such as Bad Baby.
Bro, have y'all seen what Bad Baby look like right now, bro? She don't even look like the same person, bro. I don't even know why she decided to do that. And don't she got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cancer? I think. I don't know. I hope she alright. I hope she gets everything treated. But, like, I don't know why she getting all these jobs done. Like, didn't she get, like, a nose job and some other stuff? You know what's crazy is, right here. Not right here, though. Not right here. I ain't gonna lie. Not right here. Not right here. But, right here. Bad Baby look good.
Otherwise known as the Catch Me Outside girl, started her OF the day she turned 18, and she met,
which was actually insane that these many people waited that long. Like, bro, I don't see. She was making $1 million a month. A month. Oh, you know what makes it more funny? Niggas are easy. Really easy. Disgustingly easy. Cause you just willing to give that much.
Managed to make over $1 million in the first 6 hours of her launching the account. It was literally just a bunch of sick men pre-ordering their subscription like it was some type of video game. But anyways, at the time she made her account and revealed how much money she had truly made in such a short amount of time, it was something that was completely unheard of on the internet. But as time and years passed,
she really the one who started it all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know there was already women OF, but like, the way that like she announced how much she was making, it seemed like everybody just wanted to get on it now. Like, it was nuts.
That started becoming a lot more normal for all of these OF stars. You have people like Sophie Rain, who literally went from being an 18-year-old waitress, living paycheck to paycheck, to growing millions of followers across all of her social media platforms, and even gaining $40 million in a year. For reference, this is in the range of some of the top athletes in the world, like Kevin Durant, who makes $48 million per year, LeBron James, who makes about $49 million per year, or even Super Bowl champion Saquon Barkley, who's arguably the best running back in the NFL. He only makes about $12 million per year. So it became clear that some of these OF models were making more money than some of the top athletes in the world, which would result in becoming a major problem, because that would lead to a bunch of women seeing these numbers and believing it was attainable for them, and they would do anything to get to these numbers as well. That leads to us getting two women like Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue entering this world of OF, and it was clear that these two women would do anything to go viral on the internet and make a lot of money on the platform. So this all started with Lily Phillips, and a YouTuber named Josh Peters posted a documentary about this entire process back on December 7, 2024, and it's actually a well put together documentary. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch the full thing, but from what I've seen, it was put together pretty well. So in this documentary, he walks us through the entire process and steps that Lily Phillips went through to complete her goal of having intercourse with over 100 men in just one single day.
That's, like, what do you gain? What do you gain? I know, attention, clicks, people want to see it. But, bro, morals!
Included texting literal strangers off the street, people
morals,
that she had never met before.
Morality.
All she requested was a picture of them holding their ID to confirm the fact that they were of age, and after that they were free to pull up and do the deed. But when the date finally arrived, a lot of men who had previously agreed to do this ended up thinking this entire process through and backing out completely, and I assume that most of them probably thought that this wasn't even a real thing to begin with, but it was indeed 100% real. So this led to her having to find more last minute strangers to agree to do this, or even if
strangers, bro, strangers, keyword strangers, people you don't know,
inviting friends of friends to pull up as well. And while this left some of the men who participated completely traumatized after, there was also some people upset who
I ain't gonna lie to you. To the individuals I was traumatized, I don't feel bad for you. What did you expect? Like, why are you traumatized? You got what you wanted. You got what you came there for. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for nobody in the situation.
Some of the men who participated completely traumatized after, there was also some people upset who didn't get the time they were promised. So
how are you feeling?
It's not something that I'd normally do, but I saw it. I thought, much wrong.
Yeah.
I think I saw it and I just thought, fucking might as well just do it.
Yeah, like how long did you get with her?
Well, she said 5 minutes, and then halfway through she said she hadn't started the timer, so she said like 5 minutes from now. Which was all hot.
So you got some extra?
Yeah, just extra time.
Do you know how many?
Congrats, my guy. You got extra time. You got extra time with the girl. How did it feel? How did it feel? Did you have clarity? Like, how did it feel? How did you feel afterwards when you got, your time was up? The next guy had to come in. When you saw that guy, did you think about the other guy that was, ahead of you? Like, I'm just wondering, like...
You guys have gone before you?
No idea.
Yeah, like, is that what?
I don't really know. I just thought...
Are you happy you did it?
A little bit. I'm just a bit nervous really if anyone find out. My dad would kick me out straight away.
Brilliant.
I don't feel bad even more. I don't. Like
It was clear
I
that some
don't.
people
I
absolutely
don't.
regretted doing this, while some
don't.
people didn't regret it at all.
Don't.
Even Lily Phillips would be extremely emotional after this whole thing took place. But to me, it seems like she didn't even think this through at all, because she wasn't even aware of different ways you could catch diseases through these types of activities.
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by the, I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal things at all.
Now, luckily for her sake, as far as we know, she didn't contract any disease during that entire filming process. But
surprisingly,
after about 2 to 3 months after this entire thing happened, it seems like she could still have a very serious situation. So today, on February 19, 2025, Lily Phillips will share some photos in social media that will cause an uproar amongst everyone, because in these photos and videos, she was showing to what many people expect to be a baby bump, along with a positive pregnancy test. So this will end up blowing up all over social media and cause—
I didn't know about it, but I ain't nobody special, but I didn't know she was pregnant. But if she got pregnant, that means there's multiple dudes that was shooting up the club in 5 minutes. 5 whole minutes.
causing all types of uproar amongst people. Even FaZe Banks chimed in and said it's a boy, because he's allegedly one of the people that did have intercourse with Lily Phillips at some point. We don't know if he was part of the 100 or after or before, but that is something that he made public knowledge. But this whole dark scenario wouldn't end here at all, because there's another person who did the exact same thing as Lily Phillips, only worse. And this woman goes by the name of Bonnie Blue. So Bonnie Blue is another OF creator who happens to be good friends, I think, with Lily Blue.
Of course
honestly,
she is.
I don't know if they're friends or not, because I seen another post that said they were rivals, but either way, they're in some form of competition.
They're in rivals in what way? Like, I didn't even know you could be a rival in that industry. Like, let's see who can sleep with the most guys.
With each other, because Bonnie Blue would end up following in Lily Phillips' footsteps, but what she did was much worse, because as you see, what Lily Phillips did 100 people in one day, it was a big thing on the internet. It went viral. So this must have led to Bonnie Blue having the thought that she could one-up her, and
this isn't one-upping her. One-upping her would have been 200. This is unnecessary. Matter of fact, one-upping her wouldn't have even been 200. It would have been 101. Like, that's one-upping her. This is not necessary. This isn't necessary. Like, and the fact that she did it in 12 hours. Breaking a convented world record. That's a world... What was the record before?
she ended up 10-upping her, because she did the exact same thing, but instead of it being 100 men, it ended up being 1,057 men to be exact. And this led to her going even more viral over social media. There's even this picture of her holding up a piece of paper with the number 1,000 on it, similar to like what NBA players do when they drop a career high, which is honestly kind of funny, but it's also very sad to see that they're kind of gloating about this as if it's something that they're really proud of. And unfortunately, Bonnie Blue would end up suffering the same fate that Lily Phillips did, because
ain't no telling who that motherfucking kid is. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no telling who the daddy. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. The fact that they're, bro, that's 1,000 people. And she did it in 12 hours. I don't know how long it was, but 12 hours with 1,000 dudes. You probably don't get a lot of time. And also, I want this to be made and clear. I'm not like dragging these women just because they're women. No. If it was a nigga doing this shit too, I'd be the same way. I ain't gonna lie to you. Especially cause niggas is easy. Niggas is easy. Is. But it's just like, damn, bro. It's like 1,000 is nuts. 100 is nuts. 1,000 is trifling.
Now, just a few months after this entire ordeal took place, Bonnie Blue will also tease to the internet that she's currently pregnant.
What you mean tease?
And listen to the crazy reason why she says that her kids will never get bullied in school.
My child will not get bullied at school because it's got 1,057 dads.
Now, this seems like something that neither one of them is really...
Now, back in my day when I was in middle school, I got made fun of wearing fucking Converse, nigga. If you don't think somebody's gonna make fun of a kid who got almost over like a 1,000 dads or whatever the case may be, bro, you nuts.
Now, this seems like something that neither one of them is really taking serious, so it could all be another publicity stunt that's just taking over social
Hopefully
media.
it
And
is.
if it is, it's extremely smart because it's working. Or this could actually be a very serious situation that they're just making content out of it because all they really care about is
50-50.
money. They didn't care about their lives
50-50.
after, their lives before, their family, and now their potential kids' lives. All they really care about is the dollar sign that they see every month on their OF
50-50.
payout. And it's honestly sad that there could be potentially 2 children in the world where a total of 1,157 men could potentially be their fathers. And even if Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue managed to find the needle in these haystacks of who could be the father of their children, the father isn't even going to be in the child's life because he's going to be way too embarrassed to be, which means that these children are going to have it pretty rough growing up. But if you want to look at this from a more positive standpoint, I guess at least they'll be okay from a financial standpoint. They'll probably get what they want throughout their entire life. But I'm sure, as we all know, money isn't everything, and it's definitely not going to be enough for the bullying that child is going to go through once he or she
It ain't
reaches
enough.
like middle and high school.
It's not
But
enough.
That's just my personal opinion. As you guys know, the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion. So with that being said, comment down below and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? Do you think
I feel for the children if it is true, cause what? they're never gonna know who their daddy is, and the embarrassment they're probably gonna feel throughout their life would be probably unbearable. Don't feel bad for the women, because intentionally you knew what you was doing, sleeping with 100 dudes and 1,000 dudes. And the fact that you were doing it raw DC with these dudes as well is nuts. Yeah, I don't feel bad for nobody except for if the children are like actually like real, and if they're actually pregnant. Other than that, they knew the consequences. They knew the consequences.